After countless attempts of grinding Aku, putting hours into the level, I eventually completed it as my very first Extreme Demon. There we go. Jesus Christ, oh my god! Finally! I felt satisfied. It was only the start of my journey. From there, I began looking for a new level to play as my second ever Extreme Demon. Now let's look at our options here. We have Sigma Interface, another pretty easy Extreme that I could probably do with enough time. I mean, I've already got like 49% on it. What else? There's Carcano, which I have 55% on. I mean, that would be a bigger jump. Might be able to do that one. And then let's see. Oh, Moment. That's a fun one. We'll have to get that done. And I actually ended up doing none of those levels. Instead, for some reason, I thought it'd be a good idea to filter Extreme Demons through the Recent tab and play one of those instead of literally just playing levels that I'd already made good progress on. So after scrolling through a few levels, I didn't know it at the time, but eventually I found the level that would become my second ever Extreme Demon. Now before I get into that, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Like seriously, thank you. Like the support from the last video was absolutely insane, and I never would have imagined that Aku video getting as much attention as it did. But apparently you guys really enjoyed it, so I'll try to keep up some of the content. Now maybe if I wasn't so lazy, I wouldn't be uploading this an entire month later, but it is what it is. Anyways, the level I ended up beating was Ketamine by Friki04. Now, hold on, why would you want to name your level Ketamine? I have no idea. It's probably because the level looks like this. But it's only a medium length level, and after playing it for a little bit, I found it to be a lot of fun, and I was confident that I would be able to make some progress on it relatively quickly. On June 20th, I began my journey playing the level.
Damn, Jack.
And that is my boy Hound in the background. Believe it or not, he actually motivated me a lot to do this level. Like, if it weren't for him, it might not even be done. Unfortunately, this is the only time you're going to be able to hear him in the video. But he's a real one. Anyways, right here I made it to 28%. And then by the end of the day, I ended up at 39%, which was pretty solid for just a day of playing. Surely I would be able to keep up this momentum and complete the level less than 17 days later, right? Absolutely not. Now the real reason for this is simply just because I lack motivation, which is pretty obvious by now. But it doesn't help that I decided to do just the most stupid stuff. You know, let me just show you. So the next day, I keep playing and I end up getting a new best. Then, after getting 41%, I get another new best. $48. I'll pause it. This was my first very unnecessary choke point. This whole area right here was my issue. Look at how much space I have. Like, this is a normal amount of space for this level, and for some reason I would just hit the dash orb too early and I would hit this saw like every single time, and I don't know why. It's happened so many times. Bro, keep in mind, this all could have been prevented if I had just spent a little bit more time here in practice mode. But I had too much confidence. I was like, nah, I can get past this in normal mode. And I proceeded to die here like 7 times, like at least, before passing it. Like, it was terrible. Bro, when I go in practice mode, 48% is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. And then as soon as I approach 48% in normal mode, I just die. Bro, oh my. Bro, I don't know how I'm dying there. That is so stupid. Dude, I'm literally clicking it, bro. $65. And then moving on, this part wasn't nearly as bad, but all these clicks right here at around like 60%, they happen so fast, and for some reason, this wave click right through here would get me every single time. I don't know why. I think it was just because I was clicking so fast, but I was always able to do this pretty easily in practice mode. And then as soon as normal mode hits, I'm like, I die every single time. I don't know, it wasn't nearly as bad because I didn't die as many times here. How do I keep dying there, bro? Dude, why can I not do that, bro? I died there 3 times. At least I had a chance to click there. You know, last time all the other times I didn't even get a chance to click. At least I could click there. For the love of please, I don't know why do I just not click earlier, bro? How hard, why is it this difficult? Oh, here we go again with 48, bro, just... What am I doing? Seriously, like, what am I doing? I'm not even gonna question it, bro. Now, before we continue, there's one more thing about the level that I want to talk about. Look at this, bro. First of all, the dash portal is already like the dash orb is already like angled in this trajectory, so you need to hit this late. And then look at how close these 2 spikes are. Like, out of every timing in the level, like, this is by far like the hardest, and they just had to put it at the very end. They just had to. And unfortunately, when I was going through practice mode, I never really thought to like practice this very much at all. So yeah, I knew getting past that 65% barrier was going to be risky, because then I had this to worry about. I didn't want to die here like 17 more times before beating the level. Now, spoiler alert, I actually ended up not dying there at all, thank goodness. But before I get into the completion, apparently this level uses a non-Newgrounds song, so as much as I hate using a song that has this as the cover art, I will admit that I do prefer it a little bit more than the other one. Maybe that's only because I haven't had the pleasure of listening to it 2,369 times, who knows. Oh my god, the level had mercy on me, bro. The level had mercy on me. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, bro. I thought I was gonna die at that last click, bro. I thought I was gonna die at the last click. Thank you. Alright. 2369. Let's go. Whew. So, after all that, what are my thoughts on this level? The gameplay is really fun, and even though I had my own little choke points, they were completely preventable. The very last click is a bit of a different story, but even that isn't too bad with a little bit of practice. I mean, I wouldn't know since I didn't really practice it enough, but the decoration is pretty solid. I mean, checks out with the name at least. However, is it harder than Accu? For me, not really. The gameplay definitely still took some getting used to, especially with how fast-paced the level is. Honestly, the one thing that holds it back from being harder than Accu is probably the length of the level, because not only is it medium in length, but its end screen is also just a few seconds long on its own. But hey, if anyone out there is looking for a new Extreme to play, I mean, I would definitely recommend this. This is fun. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and bye.